that leads me to the next hot topic for us, which is these allegations around one of the NFL's youngest and brightest stars, who happened to be a quarterback. He goes by the name of Deshaun Watson, who's currently the Houston Texans quarterback. And so let's just talk a little bit about the fact that these allegations has came up, and we don't want to get too heavy into it, but we just want to keep it at a level where they know where we stand in terms of how we support these types of claims.
First off, I would like to say that my thoughts go out to all parties involved. You know what I'm saying? We don't know to what extent any of this stuff happened, so I don't want to point the finger one way or another, but I would like to say where there's smoke, there's fire sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And too much, again, we're going to stay surface level, but where there's smoke, there's fire. I'll just stay like that. And I just want to give my hats off and give thoughts and prayers out to all the people that's involved, man. Because
one thing that I want to do, piggybacking off of you, is that we want to always uplift the voice of those that's screaming for help.
Exactly.
Okay, because sometimes it's easy to dismiss claims, especially if it's dealing with a high-profile, high-caliber superstar athlete. Okay, and so again, we're not messy guys, so we're not even going to speak on the situation as a whole, but we've been around long enough. We had to navigate those waters as successful athletes, successful, just good-looking black men ourselves, where you can be susceptible to slip-ups, temptation, people trying to set traps. And so we just wanted to be known that, listen, if you are or have been a victim of any sort, your voice is not going to be diminished with us. It's not about us making you the victim. We just want to make sure that we are, again, acknowledging that we hear you.
And since you said that, we would encourage, if you are the victim of anything, that you speak up, that you step forward, like that you don't hold on to that.
Yep.
Your voice is important, that you need to be heard.
Because if you hold it in your heart, you harbor those bitter feelings, it stops you from reaching your full potential. You can't become who you really were called to be, because there's a part of you that has a dark cloud over it, because you haven't released it. You didn't think nobody was going to believe you. And so, again, mentally prepare for that journey and that fight to grab your life back, to take back your peace. That's so good. That you can go out again and be everybody that you were called to be.
Yeah, that's all good stuff. I'm going to hit off a different area with Deshaun. I think it hit everybody off guard with this, because if you see Deshaun Watson, you see some of the things he do off the field with his charities and be able to help the people in need. You see the positive energy. He has been a great role model for all, you know what I mean, for all. And you hear this news, you know what I mean. Then, you know, before the news, you know, he was speaking loudly about wanting to get traded. You know, he's unhappy there. And then all of a sudden this news comes, and he like, what? Like, it's like, it didn't really make sense. And then, like you said, these allegations is coming out, and more people is speaking upon this, and you got these civil suits, and you're like, what? So, like, both sides, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The victims and us feeling sorry for those people, and it's a heartbreaking thing.
I think I know where you're going with it too. Like, and people with money are powerful. You know what I'm saying? So like, definitely. I could see what you mean. Like, some stories could be leaked, or you know what I mean, let out to the media, whatever it is, that to tarnish it or diminish his name. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is linked to that or not, but I could see a scenario where, you know what I'm saying, that could happen.
Okay. Yeah. So
I would hope not, though. I would hope that wouldn't be the case, though.
Are there any other things that's just from a freestyle, open up conversation standpoint? We hit the 30-minute mark, and so is there anything we didn't elaborate on that we need to, or was something gleaned from what we did talk about that you guys want to expound on further?
I would just touch on, man, like, I'm happy that the world is kind of in some places coming back, bro. Like, March Madness is bringing a normalcy back to this time of year. You know what I'm saying? At least we have that. Last year we didn't have March Madness. It was
that's true.
It was harder to stay in the house and not watch nothing. At least this time around we get a little March Madness, couple buzzer beaters, teams getting upset, kind of put you back in. You know what I'm saying?
In that sense of normalcy.
Yeah, sense of normalcy.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. I just wanted to get what y'all thought about that.
I'm with you, man. My wife and I, we just went on a vacation to Texas and Atlanta, and the correlation with that is the fact that in terms of normalcy, the airports was jam-packed, which lets me know people ready to move around, traveling will pick back up, people will start doing things that they were accustomed to doing prior to the pandemic. And so I want it to be known that those of you that may have been hit with depression through this stay at home order, this lockdown, just know better days are on the way. Again, I see the policies, I see COVID shots being disseminated across America. We got over 100 million shots now. And so, again, once people are properly vaccinated, you can resume doing some things you used to do. Okay, still be safe, still have your mask on, but those are going to provide some opportunities in which you can do some things, go some places, link up with some people that you may not have had a chance to do that in quite a while. Yeah, over a year, right.
Want to hit off what you guys see about the March Madness? Did they show you the girls and the boys? They show you the girls' gifts and the boys' gifts.
I didn't see the gifts. I just seen the weight room.
The weight room, the food, and different things of that nature. How do you guys feel about that?
Inequity is always wrong across the board, and so I know some athletes that are female that's nice. Why would they not have the equipment or the same things that a guy has? They got to do the same stuff we do.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this. I wouldn't do it, but they always talk about ticket sales, like men's basketball. Ticket sales and different things, merchandise, and they bring in. Let's just say, for example, they bring in 50 billion. Women's only bring in 15 million. Those are just numbers that we making up, but that's the difference in revenue.
Yeah.
So now, so people saying that, cause I see people mentioning that. So what would you say to those people that feel that way?
I would answer that. I would say, especially in terms of the weight room, that 50 million, billion, whatever y'all brought in, make the weight room unisex. You get what I'm saying? Put all the fine weights you want in there.
Yep, that's
give our women the time.
Problem. Yep.
Just like at this March Madness, at the bubble. Okay, that fine weight room that was there. Okay, the women should be able to use that one. Not or rotate. Get them that little shitty rack of weights that we seen in that picture. The men's get that on Monday. Women get the good one on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like something like it's 2021, bro.
Yeah,
that's the gifts.
That's an easy problem.
I didn't see the gifts, so you would have to expand on the gifts.
I didn't see no gifts.
Gifts was the boys. I mean, they had it on the bed. So let's say the man's had a king size bed. 3/4 of the bed was covered up with gifts. Let's say the woman had king size, a third, a quarter gifts.
Yeah, but no, your original question, I think it was fairly easy to answer in terms of, again, I'm just about equity. So if I am a businessman, if I'm a business and I make 50 billion, for me, why you can't allocate 10% of our earnings towards the women's side, regardless of if the men's bringing
it's the same sport.
It's the same sport. We under the same umbrella. We got the same academic
court,
advisors, same court. We practice at the same facility. It's all the same pot of money it's coming from. Okay, like with us, no, it don't matter if the men lead the way. That's generating revenue for the whole athletic department. All the sports, not just women basketball, but baseball, softball, fencing, the whole nine. And so again, we know how to itemize dollars. We know how to allocate a portion of our funds that we bring in towards other programs, other sports, equipment use. And so to me, that's an easy thing, man. I'm with Steph Curry. He said, shame on NAACP or the NCAA. And I'm right with them. Shame on NCAA.
And I just hit that angle because you got a lot of viewers, you got a lot of people speaking upon that. I got daughters. So me, if I'm NCAA, I'm giving a woman more than I'm giving men. Bottom line, because women always been in the back end when it comes to sports. Bro, so I'm gonna bless them even more. I'm gonna bless them more, bro.
Just like, I don't know if this was last year or maybe a little bit closer to a year and a half ago. Steph Curry had a girl write him about she wanted his shoes to be made in girl sizes. You know what I mean? Like, why the Steph Currys don't come in girls?
All right.
Now he got a whole girl line. You know what I mean? He sent her some shoes and did all like. Steph was on that tip too. Like, no, we got to fix this, Under Armour. So at this point, that's a world's problem. Like, we got to fix this, man.
I was shocked to see that just because how the women movement has been in America. So when I seen that, I was shocked. I think we was all shocked by that, man. And you know, rest in peace, Kobe. You know what I mean? Kobe had a big part of women's basketball, man, with his daughter, and you know what I mean?
The girl dad.
Oh man, I mean, he played a significant role with the Oregon team. I forgot the girl name over there. Yeah, so he played a huge role in that, man, and try to launch things and get things moving in that direction.
To me, it just shows that there's still a long road to go. There's still a lot more work to do in terms of equity and inclusion of all.
In all areas, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But listen, guys, we have come to an end of another excellent show. We hope you like what we got for you today. We hope you enjoyed. We just, again, want to be as real, raw, and transparent with you about some small aspects of our lives on how winning is the only thing for us.
Yes, it is.
We look forward to seeing each and every one of you guys next week as we come to you each and every week with another new episode of Deeper Than Sports. Until then, guys, we'll see you later.
Peace.